Hello, everyone. So, Katie Moonchild says her kitty likes bells. So, I'm going to try to use this for the wand. I don't know if it's going to work. But we have this one here, too. And I have my little bracelet that my youngest granddaughter, who's now in college, made when she was in preschool for me. I used to pick her up from preschool whenever I could. So, okay. I'm using the deck of character for Dictator Trader Tot, Weaker Taco Man. Let's see what will be happening to him. What's happening? Trump happenings to him. So if you guys want to interpret these cards along with me, I highly welcome it. Just please be sure that your reading, your psychic abilities, your intuition is tuned in to the question of what is happening to him. What's this karma? What's coming down upon him on Sunday, October 5th, 2025? Right there. Well, this might be Laura Loomer with her QAnon. Well, let me just get the cards laid out first. That would be better. Yeah, well, QAnon Club that needs to get through the door of like buying a vowel and getting a clue. Yeah, he's getting last. Okay, there we. I'm getting it here. Here we go. What's happening to him? What be happening? Oops, sorry. Yay! I did it. Well, one row anyway. Helps if you look through the viewfinder when you're laying down the cards. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, let's see how we can do here, if we can. Maybe like that. Maybe what I have to do is something else like, gotta rein in the worm. There we go. Okay, all the kitties. Jump on the unicorn, but don't break your mom's TV or computer. So, unicorn thinking from Laura Loomer, QAnon cult, who can't find the forest for the trees, who are in a battle within, who want war, who hate the Democrats, and we're the pedophiles, right? They are trying to lasso their, I don't know if this is going to work, lasso their broken hearts because they're stuck just in this meadow of survival and trying to claw their way out of an unconscious state. Okay, now there is the wise unconscious within each spirit, but I don't believe that the spirit incarnates until they take their first breath. They get out of the birth canal or out of the womb somehow and take that first breath. Okay, so the battle against abortion is stupid. Just use your common sense, right? Now, and that's because, the body soul doesn't merge with the spirit until the spirit takes its first breath out of the womb. So there's that. And he's having to shield himself from the crazies that I think some of them are going through that door to a better reason and taking the leap to get out of the dumpster. They don't want to be in the dumpster anymore. They are more and more looking into the mirror. Now, when it comes to him, this is interesting here because he is trying to shield himself from people who are at war with him, and even so here's how it goes. Like, when you think about it, if you're gonna be in a battle, if you have to be in some kind of a battle, whether it's with your words, your wit, your whatever, however, wouldn't you rather be battling people who have brains and who can think clearly and who are not on some kind of drugs? But himself, he's crazy. He's on drugs. He and Don Jr. use the, I don't have the fairy card here, but the fairy dust on a, constant basis. Trump is known for snorting Adderall. Back in this Club 54 days, he major cocaine user, and now his brain is in the dumpster. He's part of the dumpster, the swamp, the whole and people are leaping. I'm getting that he's in a battle because people are leaving him, leaping out of the dumpster for a new life, for a new way of not, being stuck with the survival issues, the broken heart. I'm hoping what this means is that more and more people are hearing the Democrats speak out saying that Trump is lying to you. He is a part of Project 2025. Project 2025 was created after he lost the election in 2020. And at least now he's admitting that he's working for Russell Vogt. I mean, he appointed him as the Office and Budget Management dude. So more and more of Trump's old fans that voted for him previously are looking into the mirror because they are brokenhearted and they're wanting to get out of the dumpster club. That door's open and more are coming in with via the lasso. Yeah. And yeah, okay. But it all comes down to the dumpster down here. All these cards, these other 4 cards coming down to the dumpster are people seeing the forest for the trees because their hearts are broken. They realize they're going to lose their health care, or they're thinking that if they stay, if the Democrats don't win this fight, this battle, they'll lose their health care, and that everything's been set up because more and more news. Oh my goodness, Ali Velshi this morning on his show. I don't know if it's uploaded to YouTube yet or not, but YouTube MSNBC channel will have his shows at some point, or at least portions of it. And boy, did he spell out a lot from Project 2025. He had the whole 900-page book, the manual. And I imagine he will continue to quote from it. And I'm hoping that people see it. People see it and they're not victimized. People watch his channel, people read, people get the information out there, because it's a recipe for disaster. It's a project to hurt humanity and give all the authority to the president. It goes goes against our Constitution and everything that it stands for. And it's crazy thinking. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I like seeing the leap here. I like seeing the battle for people to get out of meadows are beautiful, but you can't stay there forever, and you got to climb mountains, and you got to, if you're in a meadow looking for unicorns, you're going to be brokenhearted because you're not going to find a real one on Earth. And And to do that is just to put your brains into dumpster thinking. But if you want to shield yourself from the war, or if you want to shield yourself from the truth with drugs, it's all there, right? But most people are looking into the mirror about creating their own lives and taking self-responsibility, and they're willing to take that leap into new life and get out of survival. And yeah, so I think in a nutshell, what's happening to him is he's using drugs to try and stay. He's trying to find some kind of happy dust, but he's being left in the dust because nobody wants to be in the. More and more people do not want to be in the dumpster with him. They are opening the door to get away and get out of this magical thinking. And didn't somebody, oh, I'm so sorry, I unless I write down everybody's names for the comments, I usually don't remember them, and if I were to start writing them all down, I would have these lists that I'd have to go back and flip through and da-da-da. We'd be like wasting all kinds of time. So I'm very sorry, but I don't remember who it was that gave me the comment at one point that unicorns are like I don't know if they use the unicorn emoji when they're communicating, when they're texting each other, or maybe there was something on Instagram or whatever about it, but it had something to do with sexual connotations. So there could be something like that. There could be like some TikTok club kids getting some information out about the battle that we're in for our democracy. So, yeah, let's get rid of all that. Yep, I don't know. Okay, this is for the kitties. I'm done. I'm just over here going nuck and futz, man. God. Sending you big hugs. And have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. Best you can. Bye.